All right, seems to be a little blurry, but we're just gonna have to go with it. So, what we're doing today is I'm gonna give you an article. And it's over something that I think all of us have learned about or have an opinion about. It is about Charlie Kirk. So all of us have kind of heard about the shooting, and you know, people have different opinions on it. So what I want you to do is, you guys are going to read the article. You're going to highlight two excerpts that could either be a quote or an idea that upholds the claim or the thesis. And then you're going to highlight it and be ready to discuss it when we're done with the article. You guys are going to read the same article. You're going to find two that goes against the claim. How you could use this to refute the claim. So find two, highlight, and don't forget ethos, logos, pathos, and fallacies. So just kind of go through it, read it, and then we'll talk about the questions at the bottom, and we'll talk about your highlights.
Two each or just two?
Just two total.
Sorry for the interruption, but at this time, Mideast students have returned. They should be returning to their 7th period class. Thank you.
There's nothing behind it. Like, yeah, you're just as bad as a problem. No, it's abuse of power. It's abuse of power. Abuse of power.
Reconciliation. It's just nuts. I don't think it's like one cat. It's like left and right, but they just get nuts.
According to the right lane, it was on the left lane, according to the left lane, it was on the right lane.
Right. No, but they're
You
just.
guys ready? Okay, so everybody's ready. Let's look at that first question. That first one really, I like that. What are your thoughts about social media being labeled as a cancer?
I would say that social media itself isn't cancerous. I would say the people that are on social media.
Okay, so it's not the program, it's the people.
Yeah.
All
Yes,
right.
the fact that you have no repercussions for your actions online.
You really don't have many repercussions, do you?
But you really can't, because then it'd be First Amendment.
Yeah.
Yes, we can't
It's until it
step
becomes
on.
hate speech.
Yes,
Yeah.
we cannot
Where's the
step
line
on.
between hate speech and
It's like zigzag.
Gotcha. What in the article surprised you? Was there anything in it that kind of stuck out at you that you thought, huh, I wouldn't have put that in an article, or that surprises me that this person included it, or maybe there was a quote that stuck out to you?
I think like all the stuff off of X, Twitter is such a strange place to be.
Okay.
And it's just so unreliable as like a source,
Mm-hmm.
because people just take something that this guy said this, so this must be true.
Exactly.
So including the quotes to form a bigger claim, I don't think is correct. That's
Gotcha.
the correct way to go about it.
What do you guys think?
Same thing, like when she said that like half the negative comments were coming from like bots, that just kind of like cancels out like everything that she just said.
Yes, the part that says that China
and Russia.
and Russia have been using bots to work online to instill disinformation and encourage violence. So that's something that I see as really important in today's society, is that we've got China involving themselves in our politics, in our media, buying our land. I mean, it's to me it's scary, because I don't think China should have that power in our country, just because of who they are. Let's look at, now you guys had the negative?
Yeah.
Okay, so tell me a quote that you could use to show that this article was a bit skewed for Charlie Kirk.
says, but upon closer inspection, she said almost all the negative comments were posted by accounts that weren't real. So it's like, they're saying that social media is bad because all of these people are doing these hateful things, but then they're saying these people aren't even real.
They're not real, it's like chatbots. It's
Yeah.
some kind of something or another trying to stir up violence and just not having us get along in our society. There's this desire to get us to argue. So do you have another one?
I also highlighted the one that said, but I've seen a ton of positivity, actually.
Okay, I've seen a ton of positivity. So a lot of people, of course, like Meg was saying, he has the right to say what he wants to say.
Yeah.
He has the First Amendment rights. And this kid took his life away because he just was discussing things with people. It was opinion based. He wasn't telling people you must believe what I believe, but he was just trying to coach them into, hey, you need to think for yourself, in a way. Now you guys had the negatives?
They
Right,
had
the
fun.
affirmatives.
You had the pros. So give me a quote that proves that this article is true. Or it's,
That
Semi-valid?
like social media is like cancerous. Is that the clear?
yeah, that'll work.
Okay. Mine's underlined. Social media users experience being overwhelmed with information, feeling the future is always collapsing on them, and speed seems to be the new normal. And it's from Ramesh Srinivasan
Yeah.
from UCLA.
Okay. So we get this stuff online and we want to just accept it as being true. We see it, it's true. You go to school, you look in a textbook, now we're doing everything online. You see it online, it's true. So it's kind of ingrained in us. And then you go off of school and you get onto social media and it's kind of almost ingrained into you to believe what's there. Even though we know most of it out there is not real. Do you have another one?
Yeah, I had the quote from Elon Musk
Mm.
that he posted on Twitter. The left is the party to murder. It's just showing that he's just as bad as everyone else being the owner, because he's just blaming this whole political party who probably has nothing to do with it. Because one person that's what's the fallacy? Part whole or whatever?
Part whole.
Yeah, part whole fallacy. That's what it is.
Okay, good. So we let one person speak for a whole party.
Hasty generalization.
Yeah.
And-
hasty generalization. That's what it is.
Hasty generalization. Very good. So, do you guys, I mean, like, I know that my kids that are 22, 21, they don't really care about the Charlie Kirk thing. It didn't hit them because they're young. And it seems to be an older group of people that are in their upper 20s and early 30s that Charlie seemed to connect with. Did you guys even feel anything when he died, or is he not something that your generation looked to?
It was definitely like shocking because I had watched his videos because he talked about God,
Yep.
and I feel like a lot of our generation was kind of
Yeah, because
Following
he's on
him.
TikTok, so like that's why I think they're like
so
this
I
is
Yeah,
was
it is
just very
TikTok
shocking
following.
to me.
The young like Republican generation was watching him,
Okay.
and then the other part of the generation, because our generation is really divided.
Yeah, they are. You are.
So the
Just
really,
as bad as the boomers.
the really young, like conservative men mostly
True.
followed him because that was God and manly, and this is who we want to be.
True.
And then it was the other half that was like, well, I don't really agree with that, and I'm not that religious, and I don't really believe that, so they didn't watch him. So that's where that discourse went.
And then you also have the people who were super against him, who were putting like disgusting things on social
Yeah,
media.
he deserved to die.
Right. I think it was just more shocking the fact that like our world's coming to a point where we're killing people just based on opinion.
Right.
Like
Absolutely.
Especially religious opinion.
Yeah.
Because it used to be where you just, one of the things you just didn't talk about. Like, I'm not coming to school saying, I'm a devout Christian and
Yes.
you should do what I do. But
Well, I
it's
think
not.
we were taught, especially from my generation up, you didn't talk about that.
Right.
Talk about politics.
You don't talk about politics, you don't talk about religion, you know, you keep those topics off the Thanksgiving table
Right.
before an
We're
argument.
trying to keep the family together.
Yeah, keep them together. But now I find that you guys actually are engaging in politics. It makes me happy actually, because I want you to come up with your own ideas. I don't want you to just take somebody's idea and say, yep, I'm gonna follow that, like a lot of people did with Charlie Kirk. But what I liked about Charlie was what Meg said. He got people interested in TikTok to at least look at what was his platform, what did he stand for. Because I know I don't have TikTok personally, and I don't have Snapchat. So I'm one of those that's like, I'm totally out of the realm of media. But I don't have it because, one, I don't want to waste my time, because it's so addictive. I see people, you know, my daughter's on TikTok all the time. And I'm like, I don't want to get that addicted and be on it all the time. And Snapchat for me is for like your generation. It's not for me. I just send a text. And people make fun of me because my texts are all words. Like I do it with periods and.
My parents have stopped doing that.
Have they stopped? I still have it.
Periods. My mom does.
My dad still does period things, but my mom doesn't anymore.
My mom voice texts.
So does mine.
My dad voice texts
So I
too.
still get all the periods and everything.
Because I hear him say, "Okay, period." I'm like, you don't need a period after that. Just send the text.
Or just type okay.
Literally.
It's two letters. It's 3 buttons.
You do 4 if you're fancy.
OBKB?
Okay, a bot.
Oh, okay. So, see, I'm out of the
I think that's how
electronic.
you're like supposed to spell it. I think that's correct.
All right, so your final papers due Sunday. I will get them graded by Tuesday. We will then only have to review for the exam. When we get back, we'll take the exam, you know, maybe in a week or so, and then we're actually going to be completely done. So you guys have really written well this semester. I'm very impressed with your writing. So, Mr. Labatt, did you guys good?
We appreciate it.
Yep.